into March, into the critical weeks, and once more the two tribes of Manchester, each into the face of the other. They just about share a city, but there is little common ground. The one right now to remain the gold standard of our game, the other over time they intend somehow to refine that level of excellence. So what impact, if any, might a disruptive neighbour have on this gripping three-way race? His 250th game in the Premier League today. Fernandes with Diaz close to him. He set it for Rashford! He has ripped it in! Marcus Rashford with force! That is Manchester United lightning!
Well, he said in the week, if you back me, good. If you doubt me, better. But that's the best way to answer everybody. Smash one in the top of the net from 25 yards.
Doku, Rodri, Foden, Haaland, goal!
Oh my gosh.
No.
What has he just done?
That's staggering. Crazy genius. Away from McTominay, De Bruyne has seen Foden, and Foden has acres, and Foden is deprived of his big moment by Onana once more. Foden! Oh, blinder! Blistering hit from Phil Foden! That is one Derby diamond, and it's one each. Football tomorrow at Bramall Lane. Alvarez and Foden seizes the day, seizes the Derby day. On his patch, his fixture, Manchester's own Phil Foden for City. Caught on it, and here is Haaland! He insists on his moment, bound to come. And so another of last year's hat-trick boys stands up again for Pep Guardiola. The end. And in the end, for Manchester City, all is serene. And once more, one finds oneself celebrating their excellence, his excellence. Such coherence, such talent. With its local core, Phil Foden, the prize performer today, with the two goals that turned it round, the first of which was an absolute gem. Welcome one and all, the thrill and the chill of a winter's evening in England's far northeast. Newcastle United always passionately supported, but down on their luck and in need of Premier League uplift. Spread for Walker, who has time and space to deliver. Oh, it's a beautiful little flick from the magic Bernardo Silva. That is a joy. Guimaraes slung into the path here of Isak. Gordon supports him. It's Isak! That's a gem of a finish! What a smashing goal! And the contest is alive. As Gordon has green grass in front of him. St James's is believing again. Anthony Gordon, beautiful! Just beautiful! And they've turned it round in a trice! Gorgeous Gordon! And the champions have been used. Eventually, they tend to impose themselves, and here is Kevin De Bruyne, who has passed it in with sublime skill. There's no one quite like him. The Belgian has bounced off the bench, and as bright as a button, as if he'd never been away, stroked City's equaliser. Get back to within touching range at the top, and here is Oscar Bob! Oh, that's so neat! That's so telling! Sumptuous from the young man, and worthy of Manic City celebration.
Absolutely sensational.
A magnificent match, a magnificent win for the magnificent champions, Manchester City. You suspected, you always suspected they would know how, even in the darkest moments of the day, because they had De Bruyne to throw on. Palmer. That's a really good ball, and Gusto's onto it, and Jackson's through the middle. It is Nicholas Jackson. Edison shut out the light. Jackson, oh, that's a lovely touch. Palmer. Now, what has Jackson got? He's got Sterling for company, and he has found Raheem Sterling. And Sterling scores for Chelsea on the turf of former friends, and the champions trail on their own patch. There's a twist in the tail. De Bruyne. Haaland, no! Haaland, no! And the goal gate. And these are certainly key moments. De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva. Walker! Rodri! Has finally beaten Chelsea down and lashed it into the roof. And now they have 8 minutes to win it. Rodri insisted for City. Chelsea have defied the champions. Manchester City falter at home. Pochettino's team were brave. How mighty brave they were. They led for so much of it. Raheem Sterling on a ground where once he was a hero. Manchester City battered away. They battered down the door, and finally they found their way through Rodri. On a day so bleak and uninviting, a prospect so sweet. For style without compromise, for creative identity, for unflinching self-expression, City Spurs would seem to be the game. This should, as Pep himself has indicated, this should be fun. Oh, scampering out of trouble, and Kulusevski on the ball. Looking early for Son. And Son is on his way. And Son Heung-min has squeezed it in! With Tottenham's first assault of the day! Well, Son Heung-min, 3 Premier League games without a goal for Ange Postecoglou, has been suffering a series of... Strung in by Alvarez. Haaland didn't make contact, but it was deflected in, and City have parity in a trice. Son Heung-min with a touch at once to equalise his own goal. Oh, lost here to Bernardo Silva, and Haaland!
Oh dear.
Did that really happen? In the mind's eye of 50,000, the net bulged. Jeremy Doku, Julian Alvarez, Phil Foden, 2-1 City. Deliciously intricate. By Davis, touched on by Son. Giovanni Lo Celso! Smashing goal! An immaculate hit! And Spurs are level bang against the odds.
The danger is now, will it wake City up?
Then ran into Rodri, and he looks rampant, and Haaland's on it, and Grealish scores! He feasts on his moment! He was hungry for that, all right. Johnson. Kulusevski! Oh! 3 each in the 90th minute! Alderweireld Thackeray. They dared and they did! Remarkable. Absolutely remarkable. Teed it up only for Rodri, and City threatened to go the other way with Haaland. Played early for Grealish.
Oh no.
And the referee has stopped it.
Oh no.
And Grealish was on his way, and there was no flag.
He played on to start with, Mike. What's he done there?
Well, it is another diamond, a treat, a gem of a Premier League football match. There was no compromise, there was so much joy. Boy, what a game again. What a game again.
Ghana has another opportunity, and that is better. Here is Beto. Rodri getting the ball back momentarily. McNeil, it's in! It's Jack Harrison! It's an Everton goal! 28 minutes of containment, and then bang! It's Everton that take the lead! Foden once more, driven in and beats Pickford, and Manchester City equalise. All those passes, all those intricate patterns that they've woven around the edge of the Everton penalty area. By Ake, appeals for handball.
Handball. You can tell by the reaction of the City players.
Well, the City players are certain, and a penalty has been given. Yeah. The world title last week. Fires Manchester City in front. He thumped it down the middle. Pickford dived away from it. Almost saved it with his feet. Players who played for both. Here's an opportunity for Bernardo Silva, and he sealed it. Breakdowning communications in the Everton defence. Pickford embarrassed, and Bernardo Silva with an empty goal at his mercy wasn't going to miss. At Goodison, it's not been easy. They've really had to earn those 3 points. Pep Guardiola predicted as much on his way back from Saudi Arabia to Merseyside. Everton, not quite where I wanted.